In this segment, we open the floor to questions from the audience. Feel free to direct your questions to any of the panelists. Let's get started. Anyone who's interested, please raise your hands. Okay. I can see Sarah from the audience.
Well, I have a question for Surika. It seems like floods are becoming more and more common, and I wonder, I can't help but wonder why. And so I have been curious about that role of the human activities might play in making floods even more worse.
Thank you for the question, Sarah. Well, yes, human activities like urbanization, like deforestation, can actually increase the risk of floods in several ways. Additionally, climate change can also cause intense patterns in the rainfall, making extreme weather conditions like heavy rainfalls, like storms more common and further increasing the flood risks.
Okay.
Thank you, Surika.
Okay, now let's move on to our second candidate. Anhad, please go ahead.
I have a question for Suhani. There have been all these reports about forest fires. It seems like there's been a surge in incidents. Can you tell us how climate change contributes to the frequency and intensity?
I believe that climate change is creating more conditions which is more conducive for the forest wildfires which are becoming more frequent now. The case of the drought that is increasing. Along with that, we have the changing rain patterns, the prolonged periods of the drought. So all of these are intensifying the wildfires. Along with that, it's also worsening the other factors like we have pest infestations and forest degradation, land degradation. All of these are further fueling the fires.
Thank you, Suhani.
Okay, now who's our third candidate? Ashish, yes, please go ahead.
So, Ume, my question is for you. Like, I have been following the news about several storms, and it got me thinking that how vulnerable urban communities can be to these natural disasters. Like, what is your opinion, and are there steps that can be taken to protect these communities?
Well, Ashish, first, that was a great question. Secondly, urban communities can take several steps to build up their resilience against storms. Investing in stronger infrastructure like buildings made with stronger materials which can withstand high winds and heavy rains is crucial. Developing better drainage systems to prevent waterlogging is very important to create green spaces to absorb rainwater are also effective. Plus, implementing early warning systems and practicing emergency drills is crucial for preventing fatalities during floods and storms.
Noted.
Okay. Anybody else? Anish.
Yeah, so my question is for Somani. So, yes, there has been an increase in forest fire due to climate change. But what do you think? What do you have to say about the forest fire in Delhi recently? Could this be because of the global warming? And what can be done about it?
That's actually a good question. So basically, yes, the forest fires in Delhi are also linked to the global warming. Because global warming is now fueling due to the higher temperatures in Delhi, so the forest wildfire occurs. But yes, if we have certain proactive measures that we can adopt, then certainly equipping the firefighting personnel with the latest technology and also creating awareness. So all of these will reduce the societal and the environmental impact that forest wildfires are causing.
Okay, moving on. Anybody else with their questions? Devanshu, please.
And you spoke some very valuable points there. But considering the impact of climate change on food production, what actions do you think individuals can take to contribute to security of food inside their communities?
Hi Dipanshu, thank you for your question. I believe individuals can contribute to the food security in various ways. Firstly, by supporting local farmers by buying locally produced grown can be one way to do so. Additionally, by also reducing food wastage at home and sustainable agriculture and also access to equal food can make a great difference. So next time you go to buy your favorite burger from McDonald's, buy only how much you can eat of it. Don't buy extras. Thank you.
Okay, anybody else?
Namaskar everyone. So my question is for Divyansha. I've heard that many cities have been using artificial rain techniques, and one of the most common
very hard to predict how much rain the cloud seeding predicts. And this is a problem that has been increasing in Dubai, as you have seen in the recent news that there was a flooding event. This was because it is very hard to predict. Now, some measures that the government could have taken, to improve the weather forecasting and carefully monitoring this process to make sure that cloud seeding isn't overdone and it doesn't cause flooding. Also, what they could have done on the ground is to improve their flood measures by creating drainage systems and improving their infrastructure to make sure if in case certain events happen in the future, they know how to combat it.
Thank you, Devansha, for expressing your views.
Okay. Anybody else? Okay. Thank you for those valuable suggestions, panelists. I will now request Bhumika to conclude round 2.
Thank you, Trisha. I heard each one of the panelists talking on the burning issues so very intelligently. Yes, so taking all the points into consideration, I would like to sum up today's discussion on climate change. It's evident that the path forward requires collective action, innovation, and unwavering commitment. Each one of us has a role to play in shaping a sustainable future. Let's take today's insights and turn them into actionable steps, working together to protect our planet for generations to come. Thank you all for your valuable contributions and dedication to this crucial cause.
Thank you, Bhumika. To conclude this session, let's take a pledge. Always to conserve and protect Mother Earth. On this Environment Day, let's pledge to ensure a sustainable future for our planet. May I request the dignitaries and my fellow students to join me in taking the pledge? We the TIHS pledge to contribute and serve the school and community to create a green, clean, and sustainable environment. We will make a consistent effort to follow better sustainable living habits. We will generate awareness to engage everyone around us to create a better, healthy, and futuristic world.